Your CV tells employers what you've done. Your portfolio shows them. And showing always wins. Hi, my name is Wari. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I teach practical digital skills to help you find work, grow your income, and compete confidently in today's job market. I know what you're thinking. I'm not a designer. I don't have enough experience to fill a portfolio. What will I even put in it? That's exactly why we're here today. This video is built for beginners, and by the end of it, you will have something real to send to employers, even if you're just starting from scratch. We've already built our CV in part 1 and our cover letter in part 2. The links are in the description if you missed them. Today we're completing the set with a professional portfolio built entirely in Canva and completely free. Let's get into it. A portfolio is a short document that shows employers your skills and your work with examples and not just words. Some of the people who might need a portfolio would be people in creative industries mostly, and also virtual assistants, social media managers, graphic designers, of course, writers, teachers, fresh graduates, anyone applying for remote work internationally. So, because the virtual space is a virtual space, they can't. The best way for future employers to see your work would be showing them your portfolio. So, most applicants in Kenya only send a CV. A portfolio immediately puts you in the top 5%, even if you have less experience than others. You can build a strong portfolio even with no formal work samples, and we'll cover that in the next section. So let's get into what you should include in your portfolio. So every portfolio needs to have four basic things. That's the about me, skills, your work samples, and contact information. So I'll go through each step by step. Um, about me typically just means your professional summary, who you are, your role, and what you can bring to your employer. Number two, your skills. Your skills here means your top tools and abilities. You can lay them out visually or you can write them down, but they need to be clear and seen on your portfolio. Number three, work samples. This means things like experience, highlights, mock projects for those who do not have work experience. And if you have no work experience or no work samples yet, you can include a practice project. This is what I'm calling a mock project. A practice project that you did yourself, like a Canva design you made or a short description of what you do for a client. That showing initiative, it beats just showing nothing. And it works very well with some employers. And number four, contact information. Of course, this includes how the client can reach you and what you would want them to do next, which means you can add also a call to action. Now, not every portfolio has just these four things. Some will have educational background, some will have a gallery of images, some will have, there's all kinds of things you can add to your portfolio. The most important thing is to put your best foot forward. Okay, so I want us to get into the design. Okay, so go to canva.com. That's if you don't have the app, and make sure you select templates and type out portfolio. Click search and you'll get results of different portfolio templates that are available on Canva. So you can look through each portfolio. Hovering over a portfolio would give you more information about it, like how many pages it has and things like that. Some portfolios do not have pages, some have. Some are also premium, which requires you to subscribe to the pro version to be able to get it. So you can see there's a lot of different designs, so many pages to go through. Some are really, 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 really creative. But I just want us to get something very basic, something very just as basic as we can, because we're doing something for beginners. We're not going complex, but if you get what we're doing, go ahead and select the portfolio that speaks to you. So I like this one that I've selected, but I'm noticing at the end here there's going to be a lot of editing needed to get rid of the pages, because we are basically having four sections only in our portfolio. So I will select another that I feel looks much more better for us. Yes, I think this looks very good. I like the way it's designed. I like the minimalist design of it. And yeah, what I don't like is the animations, but we can take care of that as we do, as we continue making the design or customizing the template for our needs. So the next thing is to start customizing the template, and this is the first page. So of course, for us, we're going with Amina's CV, which Amina is our virtual assistant. We covered her work in the last two episodes that we did on the channel. So we know that she's not a creative, she's a virtual assistant. So we'll begin by typing out her role, which is, oh sorry, her name, which is Amina Wanjiko Odhiambo. Perfect. It fits very nicely. Adjust the area if you need to, and we'll remove the word creative so that this just becomes portfolio for Amina Wanjiko Odhiambo. We'll move on to page 2, which is an introduction page. I don't think we need an introduction page, so I'll just go ahead and delete. And then now we have the About Me page. So About Me, you remember we talked that is a very important part of the portfolio. We will remove all the animation from this page so that everything is static, and we can proceed to edit the template, that page. Okay, so make sure you've uploaded a professional picture for your portfolio, because it's always good to kind of show yourself at least once. So this is how you add it to the page, and I'm showing you how you can flip it to suit your needs if you want it to face the other side or whatever. And now let's proceed to editing the details. Okay, so here we go. I am just trying to get the CV that we used so that we can get a part of the professional summary to add to the About Me section. So here I am. I'm just going to try and copy paste the whole professional summary, see how it will fit in our design. It's a bit big, so I will be editing. I will be reducing and adding a few more things. So I'm just trying to see where I can make changes, or if I should just leave it like that. Let's see. So I think I'll erase that, and then I will paste something towards the end that will make it more readable for the clients who will be using it. So here we are. Yeah, I think it reads very well right now. It's aligned well, and we can definitely move on to, let me just make a few changes. This is what you should be doing with your Canva designs, just make sure it looks good and it's well readable, so that it just looks aesthetically pleasing. Our eyes love good things. Anyway, so delete this mission and education pages. We definitely do not need them. There we go. So now we're in skills. That is the third section that we had talked about. Sorry, the second section that we had talked about. And here you can see the skills have been grouped into social media and graphic design. What we're going to do for us is, according to the CV that we have, she had about 10 to 12 skills written. So I will group them into admin and organization, communication, and I think the third one is creative. You will get there. So in administration and organization skills, I will put in things like Canva management, inbox management, calendar management, inbox management, and such. Or the third one was tools, tools and software. Yeah. So in admin and organization, we will put in calendar management, email management, data entry, travel planning, and invoicing. So why we are grouping them like this is just again for readability. and just to be able to make it easy for the client to see the scope of our skills. So this is just one way of putting down your skills. You can actually put in, like for example, if in the tools and software you're good at Canva, you can instead use like logos of Canva and Google Workspace and Trello and Asana and MailChimp, just to make it a bit more visual. But we're being very basic and minimalist in our design. We're doing the very easiest thing that we can do so that all the beginners, whoever is trying to follow through, can follow along. So next we go to tools and software. For Amina, her tools and software skills were Google Workplace, Canva, Trello, Asana, Zoom, MailChimp, and QuickBooks. So this is another reason why it's always good to upskill, keep improving so that improving yourself so that when you're typing out skills, you become very valuable to employers. Sometimes employers don't want to hire someone to do their QuickBooks and another virtual assistant. Some businesses are small and they can't manage all that, so they would want someone who can do both QuickBooks and admin stuff. So yeah, it's always good. So here, because we need a third section, we're going to duplicate. Just select by the tools and software section by clicking both sections, both of those sections, and then using the duplicate icon, you duplicate, and then you come and change the information as you continue to edit this page. There we go. So in communication, Amina has skills in customer service, newsletter writing, social media, scheduling. Yes. So that is what we are putting down. These skills, they look few, but they're actually pretty good. And also, Amina is probably, maybe, a beginner. No, but Amina had experience in admin assistance. So if you're a beginner, don't feel intimidated that you do not have all these skills. It's just an encouragement and opportunity for you to upskill and keep improving yourself. Okay, so next thing to do is to group. So you take both sections, the title and the body. Make sure you don't select the graphics, so be very keen, and then group them. So make sure all are grouped. If to know that they are grouped, the icon, then the words will change to ungroup. Again, watch out for graphics that can be selected pamoja. So just select yes, and then I like to space out my work. Canva makes it very easy because sometimes you just can't see the invisible center line, or the spacing out is even. So Canva makes it easy for you by going to align or layer, and then you can be able to organize your or space evenly, and you can be able to organize your work as well as you want it to be. So I'm still not satisfied because I feel the space between tools and admin is a bit bigger. So I will move tools and software up until where I feel like I want it to be, and then select all three groups, and then you say space evenly or space vertically, and then now they're perfectly even and aligned to the center, as you can see. Yes. So to know that's in the center place, the center word will be inactive, meaning that it's already centered. So yeah, this page looks good enough. Our skills are well put down, and we can move on to the next page, which is experiences. Now, okay, remember to remove animation from every page because this was actually not exactly a presentation, but I think it was more of a video type of presentation. So we want to make it more static. That's why we're removing animation. We don't need this page for experiences. You can add your experiences if you want to, but in this video we won't be. So you'll just do the same as we did in the skills part. Just edit the text, and then you can be able to align and work on it. So we're going to delete that, and we're coming now to the next section. This section, I want to call it work highlights. You can call it also what else can you call it? Skill? No, we've done skills already. Projects, work projects, or just projects. So I will name it work highlights, and then yeah. So here we go. Project one. Project one. I will put it as calendar management. Oh no, let's do inbox management first. Okay, so inbox management, that's a long word. You need to take care of the text box by just using the edges to pull it up aside, and then you align to the center. So I've shown you how to align, just do the same thing. And then you upload a screenshot of an inbox that you have managed in the past. It could be even your own inbox, just to show that you're actually good at doing this. You're actually able to organize someone's inbox. Yeah, so continue, just make sure everything is looking good, is aligned properly, is cropped well. Make sure that it's something that someone can be able to read through. Yeah, so now we'll delete this the other frames that are on the side, because we don't need them. Well, if you have more evidence of inbox management, go ahead and put them in those other frames. But for now, we're being very basic, and we're just gonna put one screenshot, and then put in like a paragraph of a few things, just to explain or to show the client how you are able to work on their inbox. Yeah, so again, you can use AI to help you generate such text, because I know it's not so easy to come up with words for most of us. Yeah, AI can do that for you in like under 10 seconds, so don't even worry about it. Yeah, let's go to the next um, highlight, which will be project two, and for us, we're going to call it calendar management. So just there with Vision Project 2, just type in calendar management, which is a very good skill for virtual assistants. Or you could put in scheduling, you know, just find your words for it. So pull the text box to make sure it fits in, the words fit in the text box without overlapping, and then align it to the center of the page. So next there's my upload for, so because I took this image from my phone, so it's very long. How can I call it long? It's very long. It can't fit in the original box that we used, so, or frame rather. So what I'll do is I'll use these other smaller ones, because you can see it covers more, and then I will just I'll crop it to show the most important things, like the month, the date, the week, whatever. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete the other two frames, and then align this to the center of the page. Yes, perfect. So there we go. Now to add a small paragraph explaining the thing that you've just shared over there. So yeah, it looks nice. It looks nice. I like how it looks, and it's very simple. It's very easy to do. You can do this for as many skills as you want, as many pages as you want. All you need to do is just duplicate the page, and then you'll be able to add whatever number of skills that you would like to add to your portfolio. So after this, we will we'll go to the next page. Okay, I just have to remove the animations, of course. You remember to remove them. Client testimonials is also something that you can add to your portfolio, but we are not doing that today. So we'll delete that page, and then now this is a contact page, which instead of writing contact up there, it's saying let's work together, which for me is kind of like a call to action. You're asking them to work together with them. So there is where you put in your contact details. I will get them from the CV that we made for Amina. Just copy and paste. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This email as well. Just copy, paste in the right spaces, just so you don't get it wrong. Mm-hmm. And finally, LinkedIn. Again, we will do what we had what I had shown you from the beginning with the CV. Type the word LinkedIn and then attach the link to the word. I don't know what the name for that is called. I'll find out. But yeah, just type it out, attach the link, select the text, attach the link, copy the link in there, and then it will do the magic for you and attach the link to the word LinkedIn. So anyone looking at your portfolio digitally will be able to get access to your LinkedIn, which is something amazing to work on. So the last page is a thank you page. I don't think we need a thank you page. You can if you want to, because we're trying to be as simple as possible. We will just have as few pages as we can for our portfolio. So here it is. I'll go through every page, see what I want, if it's the way I like it, do the same with yours. hmm So I'm going through each and every page. I just want to confirm everything is aligned and looking good. Professionalism, of course, is what we preach over here. And then you go to full screen so that you can be able to see how exactly it's going to look when someone is viewing your portfolio. So there we go. First page, full page, full whatever, full screen, and then we'll go step by step. Page one, portfolio Amina Wanjiko, about me. Already, I'm realizing here I don't like how small the image is relative to the words. So I feel like I want to increase it. So I'll just make a mental note of that and then keep going. This page looks okay. Work highlights, I notice that it has animations on, so I will go remove that mental note. The other pages look great. hmm So you can see that animation. Oh, we don't want that because we're saving it as a PDF, so in any case, we don't need it. So I will be intentional and remove the animation from that page, make it more static. And I think we're done. We have completed making our portfolio. Um, I will increase the mental notes that I had made. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm first of all increasing the size of my my frame and then aligning it so I see the center is not the center of the words. So I will work on it myself. If I use the mouse, I don't have a very straight hand, so I'd rather use the arrow keys, and then it's a very slight nudge. Here I am trying to move it around until where I find it's okay, that it looks okay. No, I don't like it up there. Okay. Yeah, I kind of want it aligned with the text. So I go to full screen, look at the page, and see, oh, yeah, not so bad. It's not too bad. Um, Close full screen, and now we edit the name of the image, of the document before we save it. Yeah, so I'll just go with what we've been doing. Amina Odhiambo dash portfolio. It just really helps to put it very simple like that. If you're in your desktop and you're searching for portfolio, it will definitely show up, you know. Or if you're looking for things that are written Amina, it will definitely show up. And also when you send it via text, it shows well. So here I'm just trying to show you how we copy the link for things like attaching it to LinkedIn. Um, we covered that in the past videos. So now we'll just go straight to downloading it in PDF. So these are other ways that you can download. You can download it as a picture, JPEG, PNG, or as a GIF, or a PowerPoint presentation, whatever you choose to do. I will just do PDF standard because I'll be sharing it as a document, and then download it. It will download and save under the name that we have chosen, and then shortly it will just open up, and then now we can see the final result of our portfolio. So there's the about me page, um, there's the intro, the cover page, of course. You scroll down, you go to skills, and I love this design. That's why I like Canva templates. They're really intentional about their designs because it looks so seamless. It looks like it's one one huge page that has been cut up into smaller pages. Um, so that was amazing. Yeah, yeah, we did good work. I hope you've enjoyed following along and you've learned something from what we've just done. And yeah, now we'll proceed to some final tips, some things that you can bear in mind. Um, First of all, keep your portfolio short and focused. It's important to focus on your work rather than the design of the portfolio, because what you're trying to get attention to is your work. Number two, update it regularly as you upskill and learn new skills. Make sure you keep updating those skills into your portfolio. Even experience, the more that you do mock projects or actual projects for a client, then you can add them there to showcase that you're actually good at what you do. And thirdly, go through each page, check that everything looks good and professional, even for creative portfolios. It's nice to be fancy, but always make sure that it still looks very professional. So with that, we're done with our portfolio, creating our portfolio. I'm so glad to have you guys with us, and I'll see you in the next one.